There you go. Yo. Yo. What's a happen? Hello there. It's me. It's been a while though. Haven't been here in a very long time. Hello to Canada. How you doing? Try guys. What's happening? Not much. It's still the morning for me. Yeah, it's not very secret here. It's not the secrets that we're up about in this channel. No secrets at all. Hello from Ireland. Hello to Ireland. A really important question. Please ask me. Love your content and your music. Thank you so much. What's good? Not much. Your new song rocks. Thank you so much. It's not a new song though. It's 3 years old. But anyway, I'm glad you appreciate it. I know that's why I need to always inform people of my old songs, because some people don't even know about how prolific I was of a songwriter back before Christian. Best Dark Tower book. Oh, it's a good one. I like 6 for its speed. It's a very fast-paced book. 7 for the epicness. 4 for the love story. 3 is really intriguing. You can't donate because this is not a monetized channel, so sorry, there's no donations, there's no super chats, anything like that. But if you are interested in donating, there's a link to my PayPal for donations if you want to do it that way. I think there isn't. Yeah, there is a donate thing, or Patreon as well. But yeah, no money coming into this channel directly, at least. Is there any way I could buy a physical copy of your album Shadow People? There's no way physically to physically buy my stuff, unfortunately, for now. But I'm keen to get something started, but it costs so much money just to get something out there. Like of course, if you're making like vinyls or CDs, it's most cheap to buy it in bulk, or like to order it in bulk, to like create a bulk, you know. And even so, if it's just 100 vinyl records, for example, Cabbage would cost, like, for me, over close to $5,000 just to make stuff, just to make it without selling it first. And if I sell it, I need to sell it at like $40 per album. You know, I kind of doubt that people would want to buy that, especially 40 people. I mean, Cabbage is a double album. If you make it into a vinyl, then it's a double album because it's pretty long. CDs may be more affordable. Cassettes too. It seems to be quite affordable. Do you have a playlist of the songs used in the doc? Yes, it's playing right now. It's most of it is Kevin MacLeod royalty-free stuff. Most of it. Some isn't. This particular one is organized into the jazz category. So the more jazzy stuff, the more laid back sort of sounds, kind of ambiguous in tonality. You know, it's not necessarily happy or sad or mysterious or spooky or eerie or creepy. It's like a general talking about what's going on. No particular mood really. So this is the jazz album of songs. I have also a piano album, which is Kevin MacLeod stuff mostly, which is more gentle, more melancholic, obviously more piano based, but not necessarily a piano. I also have the tense folder. I have a ambient folder as well. What's the origin story of my username? You mean Gino Samuel or the 2.1? Gino Samuel I came up with a very long time ago, when I was still a kid. I wanted to be a filmmaker and actor, and I decided to make that my stage name, Gino Samuel. Gino was kind of based off of my name, kind of a little bit maybe. Samuel, I have no idea where that came from. 2.1 is because my first channel is Gino Samuel. The link is in the description. That's for all my music stuff. if you're interested in that. Then my second channel, Gino Samuel 2, is where I started doing the quick stuff. I got to around episode 12 or 13 before YouTube took me down, and I came back about 8 months later with 2.1. That's why I'm here. Also, there's a Gino Samuel 3 for all documentaries that are not about Christian. My real name is very Lithuanian and very difficult, so that's why I'm not using that. I'm married? I'm not married, no. Not yet. I'm not in the spectrum either. What's the song used for the intro? Quick's Theme by Gino Samuel. By me. Your album Shadow People is helping me through the sad episode of my life, and I would like to have a physical copy, please. I'm sorry, but I can't do that, man. I'm glad it's helping you out, but I can't. I thought Gino Samuel was taken from the basis named Gino Samuel. He's from San Diego, though. Fuck you. What are the Japanese saying about the whole American Capitol fiasco? No one's saying anything. I don't go out. I mean, I don't know what's happening. Hot takes on anything music related in the current landscape of music, etc. If so, what are they? No, I don't pay attention to anything at all, really. Why am I even doing this? I'm kind of boring. It's like if it's not quick or about music, I have nothing else to say. About my music specifically. There's a film guy saga. The hell? Roughly catching up in the 30s with the quick documentary. Congrats on the huge success of the Love Your Music Takes. Thank you so much. I have not played Duke Nukem 3D. Permit for life, yes. How are you going to cover G.G. Allen without getting banned from YouTube? I mean, I'm covering Christian. I've already addressed the semen recycling, the self-defecation. I mean, it's pretty gross already. I don't think G.G. Allen's gonna be much different. If YouTube's still around by then, or if I'm still around on YouTube by then, I don't know. Lights are off. Your eyes are as soft as ever. Thank you so much. From Pittsburgh to Spave. Yeah, that's right. Do you watch GB? Not recently, no. How's the new album going? The preview you showed a while was epic for real. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be working on song number 6 so far. World tour. Oh my god, I want a world tour so much. I just want to play. I want to play to people who know my music live. How many episodes left until you appear in the documentary series? Possible 8, 7, 6, somewhere there maybe. Like your headset, sorry. Thank you so much. VD guys, I don't know, part 55 or something. How many parts of the documentary do you think there will be? Probably about 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. I really don't know. A lot more. Where's your accent from? It's borrowed from Canada. Do you like cheese or some kind of weapon? Moon rabbit, you fucker. Where's Smokey? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, Randy. Are you planning on doing more yokai stuff? Yes, I'm finalizing the next yokai video, which is about the Kappa, my favorite yokai. Probably the favorite for a lot of people. What's your favorite Zappa album? Joe's Garage, maybe? Or Shake Your Booty? Or You Are What You Is? Like the late 70s, early 80s stuff is pretty good. Do you think you'll document any more internet people? No, I don't think so. I'll... Do you like my teeth? Are you Canadian, Mr. Gino? No, I'm not. If you were to do another lolcow series, would it be? I've addressed it already. I'm not going to do a lolcow per se, but I will do some interesting people maybe, but not from the internet era. In which present day will you suspend the making of the series and do other subjects? And if you do stop, when do you expect this stream? When I get... Where are the no mods? I don't know, because they're all sleeping? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's all pretty chill here. When I get to current day Chris in my doc, I imagine that I will not do any more until I have enough content to make another episode, so that'll be a lot bigger breaks in between. But during that time, of course, I'll be working on other things, including my music on my music channel or docs on my doc channel, but probably nothing on this one. Do you work one episode at a time, or do you have already a timeline planned out for a few down the road? No, I don't. I do one episode at a time. As I'm writing the script, as I'm researching, I try to get to around 5,500 to 6,500 words per script, and pretty much there I tried to stop myself. And of course, I can't go too long. I have to judge the content and see where I am in the storyline, and see if this is a good video to finish off on, or is this a good Facebook post to finish off on. Like, is this significant enough? Can this be like the last thing that you see in this episode? And if it's so, then I stop. If it's a lot of Chris talking, then the script is a lot shorter because Chris talks a lot slower than me. If it's just me talking, then it could be over 7,000 words and still be about 40 minutes. Greetings from Germany. Say, how many parts do you think there are left? Maybe about another 8 parts. Have you thought of doing more covers of Japanese songs? Plastic Love was bomb. Thank you so much. Yes, I have done Japanese songs already, even before that. I've done Dramatic Rain. You can find it there somewhere. Amaku Kiken Nakaori by Yamashita Tatsuro. That was like the first one that I did. I think there's another one. Oh yeah, there's an Oda Kazumasa song somewhere in there. I can't remember the name of it now. But yeah, I've done 4 so far. I want to do more, of course. Will you ever get a blooper video? I don't think so. Weeb music is annoying. No, it's not. It's not weeb music, it's Japanese music. Cardinal State is my favorite song of yours. It inspired me a lot. Thank you so much for it. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's fans of the new album. That's cool. Is there music on Spotify? Dude, I have no idea which album to start with. Thank you, Goose, for the mug love. My music is on Spotify. I think all of it is. Pretty sure. And pretty much every album is a certain style. It's very different from each other. There really is no way of saying which one would you prefer more. Which style do you like more? I mean, I got more disco electro stuff. I got more progressive rock. I got more heavy metal. I got instrumentals. I got vocals. I mean, it's you like short songs, you like 20-minute songs. I got them all, man. That's all up to you. Play the violin? Not now. I made a violin though, out of popsicle sticks one time. I do know 1986 Omega Tribe. I do know that one. I did make a popsicle stick violin one time. I sold it off to a violin collector. He never replied to me again. I still got about €100 for it, but yeah. For the Gamello, Defenders of the Faith by Judas Priest. Oh yeah, I addressed that album during my PMRC documentary. Extended specials. I don't know. I'll see. Cause like the only extended specials there were so far was like part 19, which was about the father call, and then part 40 I think was a bit longer as well. 47 minutes is with the first Catherine date. I don't play the violin. Anything going on in Japan? I think we've been locked down again or something. I mean, we're not. Yeah. Actually, we've entered the second emergency state of emergency for I think Tokyo and the surrounding prefectures. That does not mean lockdown. Because we can't legally enforce a lockdown on the people. We can't make people to stop going out. We can't force people to do that because that's against the law. And this law has been in place ever since World War II to prevent the Japanese government from taking advantage of the people's freedom so much anymore. So yeah, we've been suggested to refrain ourselves from making unnecessary trips. Yes, I did make the Cabbage Planet. This is actually the album cover. The album cover for my Cabbage album from 2017, but has been recently remastered and re-released. So, and it sounds much better now, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's this one I need to adjust. I should have turned off my monitor. Now I can't see anything for 5 seconds. Okay, I'm back. All right. Cabbage soup. I work in Japan. And Vienna is a great album. Thank you so much. That's also a good one. Napa Cabbage is delicious. I don't think I've tried that one. She did a docuseries on Popular Weekly, a Shonen Jump series like one. I'm really not interested in that shit at all. I don't like manga. I don't like anime. I don't like much of Japan, actually. What the hell am I doing here? Are you a Windows or Mac guy? Obviously Windows, man. What time is it in Japan right now? It's 10:24 a.m. in the morning. It's Monday actually for me, but I got a holiday. Today's a national holiday, so I'm off work. This is one of Kevin MacLeod's pieces. This is Acid Trumpet. FX Twin, yes. Cringe, yeah. Windows. Not everything from Japan has to do with anime or manga. That's true. That's true. All I'm concerned about is the Cabbage 3D mouse has no surface scattering or transparency. Please fix it. Go into like my hypershade mess with the nodes, please. I don't do Maya. I do Blender. Will you let me be for us, please? I don't know about that. Probably not. Anyone do you rock your MAGA flag in Japan? I don't even have a MAGA flag. This Cabbage model should also be reworked a little bit. I'm looking at it now. It just doesn't look great. It needs a bit more transparency, you're right. Subsurface scattering as well. I will mail you one. What, a cabbage? Oh, the flag. Oh. Are you going to put any more of your docs on Spotify? Of course, yes, I will. When I have the time, I will update it. Is life in Japan boring? Can't imagine living in this place where I don't have to dodge bullets at the mall. I love Alec Benson Leary, actually. Is one of my favorite trolls. I like the cleanliness. I like the politeness. I like the order, the law and order. I like the reliability, I think. Yeah, I've never cried at Chris, no. I think I'm stronger than that. Is the cabbage plant gonna hit Earth? I don't think so. I think it's very far away. It's being circled by two stars. Actually, it's a kind of a weird dynamic. It feels like it's the actual star, and the stars are orbiting around it. It's an interesting universe here. I want to move to Canada. Please do. Has Chris tried to contact you direct? Oh, of course. Chris has contacted me several times already. Not recently though, and she also hasn't contacted. She also hasn't posted a comment on my videos in a while as well, since part 44, I think. So in Texas, I've heard that it's gonna snow in Japan as well. It's gonna snow here too, I think. It's apparently, how cold is it? It's 3 degrees Celsius now, so it's very, very cold. It's almost water freezing temperature for you Americans. In the case of COVID in Japan, yeah, 1,400 a day in Tokyo or something like that, which is not a lot compared to America, but for Tokyo it's a lot, so that's why we're in an emergency state. What this means is that some businesses close down earlier, like the place where I work. Instead of finishing at 9, it finishes at 8, which will prevent a lot of cases, I imagine. Next Christian video is up next week, about nearly exactly 7 days from now. I got caught up with my New Year holidays. I didn't have much time to edit or write or do anything, so that's why it's a bit delayed this time. Hope you can understand. The run was made by... People start wrecking their trucks as soon as it snows in Texas. I imagine so. Was Alec Lars? Yes, Alec was Lars. I'll have this track. I need to make it a bit louder. because this chill vibe needs to be more prominent. Oh yeah. Any Christian content creators you follow? No. I'm really kind of lost in my own world. I really don't. Have you been to an onsen before? If so, was it weird or did you enjoy it? Yeah, I've been to an onsen one time with a bunch of strangers I didn't know, and then we were suddenly naked with each other. It was an interesting experience. I took their own towel with me. They all asked to get a towel with you, and what I took was what I thought was a towel, or taoru in Japanese, but what I actually got was a basu taoru, which is a bath towel, which is different than a towel. So what they expect you to get is a towel, which is like this big. Of course, I got a towel, which to me is this big thing that you use after a shower. And then I apologized, and we had a good laugh about that. Yeah, but yeah, it was for a snowboarding trip actually. I was the only foreigner there. It was a terrible experience actually. Oh, I gotta cry that night. Fun times. When is Cabbage 2 produced? Cabbage 2 produce? Wait. Cabbage 2? I do want to make a Cabbage 2 eventually, though. I'd love that. How's life treating you? It's pretty nice, man. How many grapes could you eat in an afternoon? I usually eat grapes at night, though. How many fans have you groomed? None. Hopefully to keep it that way. As Alex appeared online at all since the Lars call, it has always been my favorite troll. But no. Alec, when he's not a troll, he was a very frequent commenter on the Kiwi Farms actually, as himself, as Alec Bensoleer, of course, and you know he provided some insight into Chris's psyche and the trolling efforts, and you know, but Alec has disappeared from Kiwi Farms ever since July. Last he logged in was July. Maybe he's gone forever. Maybe he's dead. I don't know. What's your worst experience in Japan? Probably that one, yeah. It was during my exchange year. Study abroad year in Japan, and I was it was in a university club where we were going for a snowboarding trip. There were a lot more people there. At first, interested in going, but then everyone dropped out one by one because it was too expensive. And all was left was, I think, 12 people in total, 11 Japanese and 1 me. And, yeah, I was really bad at Japanese. At night, they were playing games with each other. I refused to join in because I couldn't understand anything and didn't want to be treated like a baby. And, yeah, I cried at night. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Where in China are you going? I lived in, oh god, Chongqing for 2 years. I'm going to Jiangxi province, if you know that. How much time on average do you spend on doing one Christian video? I can only imagine the research. It could be about a month. From the actual writing process to uploading, could be a month, yeah. If you consider reaching out or asking Null himself any questions. I've talked to Null already on a live stream, actually. But it wasn't a live stream, it was I guess it was a live stream. It was the hell is his name? You okay? What was his name? The guy. The Gunt guy. What's his name? What's his name? What's the Gunt guy's name? Ralph. Ethan Ralph, that's it. Ethan Ralph. I was on the kill stream one time. The Gunter, yes, Ethan Ralph, yes. That was actually during that time where Ralph was busy getting drunk and passing out a lot. So he wasn't actually on the stream. It was Gator and Flamenco and Null and me. It was pretty good. I liked it, but yeah. Green grapes are trash? Come on, guys. Come on, that's good. That was good. Is the Christian store going to get spicier or is it already dying down? That happens all the time, man. It dies down, then gets really ridiculous, then dies down again, just like a roller coaster, really is. green grapes are amazing, man. All grapes are amazing. I actually don't understand what's the deal between green grapes and purple grapes and blue grapes, because they all taste like grapes. I don't know, man. Do you think the TF2 guy is actually the guy who plays Casey's dad? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It sounds very, very similar. I'm going to show you guys right now. So recently I saw this comment on YouTube, and then I shared this theory over on my Discord channel, and TF2 the worst FPS. There's this video by a YouTube channel called Noob, and he made a video 8 years ago, which was his most successful one, I guess, maybe 284,000 views, called Team Fortress 2, the worst FPS ever. And the guy sounds an awful lot like Casey's father. So I'm gonna show you a little clip of that and see what you think of it. So let's just hop over to there. Let's go watch YouTube or talk on internet. Which one is this? This one? Maybe, I think maybe it's this one. I think it's this one. Okay, let's just full screen this one. And don't mind the dramatic music in the back. So I just want to see the chat. Okay, let's go over here.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about FPS games, and the best one I've ever seen, ever played, hands down, Call of Duty. Whole franchise, absolutely brilliant. Nothing can beat it. And all you little Halo nerds out there, suck it, okay? But we're not here to talk about Halo. We're here to talk about this wondrous little gem, sarcastic smirk, called TF2. Now, I was turned on to this game, Team Fortress 2.
What do you think, guys?
By a couple of friends that I had who were saying, hey, you know, you might like it. They were wrong, and I hate them, and they are now no longer my friends because of how horrible of a game this was. First off, the entirety of the game seems to be based around these characters that they made in little cartoons. Okay? There's, I guess,
this is very
9
close,
of them
guys.
or something. I can't count. I don't care. Because I can't count to garbage. I'm sorry. And basically, all these characters, they have their own little quirks, their own little things that make them unique.
Of course, I think...
It's such a great sort of gameplay. No, it's not. It's trash, alright? Because let's start with the Scout.
Even though he says trash.
Dildo. Somehow, he has this magical ability to defy gravity and jump into the air. For no reason. You can just double tap space, and you're Michael Jordan. Great. It makes so much freaking sense. Not to mention the fact that he's running around with a little scat.
Of course, during the call, he was using a voice modulator to make him sound deeper.
It does sound close, but you know, it's like, you know, when you see a dream doing, it's like a like perfect. But if you're like, and
want to go be a teacher or go work in an office, go work in an office, go apply to an office. You know, don't dream about it. Dreams do nothing for you. They don't pay the bills.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have been working on it, and I have been taking action.
95%
is for the jobs. And
you think
definitely looking in office jobs.
You think you have some kind of, you know, powers of prophecy? That doesn't seem very. I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem very godly.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
It sounds very close now, guys. Let's go back. I gotta hate the song. But yeah, it was not Liquid Chris. It was not Liquid Chris's brother. Besides the TO2 video, and I mean, I guess not. Maybe 94%. Okay, sounds like the same mic quality. Of course, he was using a voice modulator, so it doesn't sound quite the same because it sounds more deeper, more old, I guess, more old. Well, that was like a pretty decent Nixon right there. Will you include the inception of your documentary in the latest documentary part of yours? Not in the latest one. Was it Lauren Armstrong? Hey, Lauren Vignettes. How are you? Huh? This is a Lauren Vignettes channel. What the hell is that? I know about MF Doom. I never listened to him though. What do you think about the rumor that Blue Spike is Matt Watson from Super Mega? Is that Jazzy Piano piece you used, Kevin MacLeod? Oh yes, of course. everything's coming cloud here, I think. Look, made me drive into a grand forest. God! Shoutouts to Simple Flips. What? God! What's up? I do streams on all pornography calls. Oh, that's nice. Let me check that out later. God, remember when Bass Shaman was doing videos about teacaps? Teacapping. Yeah, that was a fun time before he decided to sanitize himself. Yeah, because of YouTube. I imagine because of YouTube, because Bass Shaman did do a lot of videos about interesting people. Maybe he was in the older days, in the original days, it was very insulting to the pedophiles. It kind of feels like a fair thing to to be against the pedophiles, call them bad names and be rude to them. But I guess YouTube decided one time that it's called bullying. You can't bully the pedophiles, so that's why he started sympathizing with them a lot more and analyzing their conversations with the detectives and the people who were interrogating them and stuff like that. And after that, he stopped doing those sort of things altogether. That was fun, though. Green inventory. Also, your weight loss procedures working great. Look excellent. Career report. Thank you so much. I'm not a pedophoric, you dorks. Precious princess. That's just. Thank you. What do you think about Oni Plays? I've watched Oni Plays a little bit, just a little bit. It's all right. I know that Oni watches the stuff. I know because he subscribed to me and he's also following me on Twitter. He had NBC content that and his channel got struck. So you can't directly reference the To Catch a Predator videos, but he can do the interrogation ones, no? Because the interrogation, like a security camera footage, is not really owned by NBC, right? That's why. Cabbage Spike. Sounds so sweet. Thank you. For Bass Shaman, yeah. Composing a Lauren opera, do you have any advice? Hey man, I love your stuff. Hope to be able to donate soon to keep it coming. Have you acknowledged plans on how you'll keep stuff fresh when you catch up to the modern day? Well, I'll just wait for enough content to appear to make a one more episode. Then up until that, it'll be quiet, I guess. How close are we to current day? I mean, next one is still in 2016. I think April? Or was part 48 April 2016? I can't remember. What am I watching? I'm watching you guys. Lauren started a fitness channel, but it flopped for reasons you could probably imagine. How many polygons in the cabbage? I don't know, man. Do you want me to count the polygons? Okay, I'll count the polygons. It's okay. Okay, let's find my blender cabbage. Where's my blender cabbage? It's right around. Yay, cabbage blend. Okay. This is how do I do this anymore? Okay, verts 28,000, faces 28,000, tries 56,000, I guess. It's not that bad. I mean, that's including the entire scene though. Hey, how are you? I'm doing okay. When the ideas guys are coming on, maybe 7 episodes more, 6, I don't know. Yes, the cabbage is not real, it's CG. Blue Spike has blue hair now. Blender tutorial when? I don't think I'll do that, man. King Cobra, GFS. Yes, I've heard about King Cobra. Don't know who that is. Not really interested in that. This red space cabbage is spice cabbage. I thought it was about kimchi. Yes, I am a school teacher, yeah. I love J cabbage, but I miss the beach. Go back to the beach, it's nice there. Later. It's fascinating to think I'm going to live to see Christian die unless the merge actually happens. That's sad. What's your opinion on Praetor and the Etsy medallions? They're just banking off of Chris. The medallions especially is like, I really don't like that. There's no school today? No, there's no work today. It's a national holiday for Japan. I'm not a public school teacher. I'm an after school teacher. But even so, I start at 11. Finish at 8. Chris brought you this far, but it's time to move on. No, none. Any thoughts on Bitcoin hitting 40K? It's nice. Good for Bitcoin? I don't know. I'm drinking, what is this? Barley coffee. Barley coffee right here in this one. Coming of age day. Oh, is it today? Alright. I don't know if it's cancelled or not because of the emergency state. It's like tuition center or something? No, it's after school thing. I don't know, man. It's an after school. It's where you go after your school finishes because your parents are still working, so you can't go home, so you stay here and do stuff in English. No, I'm not concerned at all because no one's interested in English Christian stuff. I mean, no one's interested in that. We call that daycare in the States? Daycare? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Extra. It's not cram school. No, we don't do cram things. We do our own things. It's not related to their elementary schools or their preschools. We got our own curriculum. It's pretty casual for the most part. We got snack time. We got we used to have exercise and dance, but we can't do that anymore because Corona. Because we'll get them to exercise and they're all wearing masks, so they can't exercise. They can't exert too much energy because they'll just faint. We have arts and crafts, we got discovery, little experiment things, we got brain training, we got games, we got phonics practice, we got English class, we got speech time. It's a fun time. What's the funniest thing a kid at your work said to you? There's lots of funny there's a while back, it's almost a year ago now, actually, there's this brother and sister in preschool. They're like 4 or 5 years old, and they were playing with slime. This was before we had Corona, and we had to get rid of the sensory play thing. They were playing with a slime, and then the girl, the sister, made like a little bubble in the slime in her hands, and then she went up to her brother and said, "Look," and then he looked at it and said, "What do you want me to do?" In perfect English, the perfect intonation. Where do you get that from? It's amazing. I laughed my ass off. Are the kids great at wearing masks? If they're too big, they're gonna just they're gonna fall off their face. I mean, actually, I think in Ireland, you're not allowed to put masks on kids younger than a certain age, which is of course great. But yeah, in our after school, everyone's required to wear masks at all times, and if it's a 3-year-old girl wearing a fucking L-sized mask, it's just hanging off here all the time. It's just bullshit. I just hate it. Base kids eat masks. Yes, they do. Lots of the kids eat their own masks. If you ask it, would you sign someone's cabbage? Sure. Is there anyone else that has caught your eye to document or any large projects? I got so many large projects to do. I think I'm going to try get into Jet after university. Please do. I've done Jet already for 1 year, and then I went to this thing. Usually mini doc on Shushato. I don't know what that is, but do they say itadakimasu before eating the mask? Nah, because it's in English school, they can't say that. In the US, kids under 2 aren't required to wear masks as they can't communicate if they're having trouble breathing. But 3-year-olds can, though, right? I've seen some 3-year-olds, man. They don't even know how to stand properly. They say itadaki mask. Fuck. I'm closing the stream right now. Why does it to wear a black t-shirt that says Gina Salmon and white text whenever you go out? Hey. Would I ever go on Nick Ricciardo's show? I don't know who that is. I mean, if they ask me to, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know these internet people. I'm 30 years old and I have autism. Will you be my anime daddy? Oh, whoa. No, thanks. I appreciate the offer, though. That mask thing, though. Jesus. It's got me thinking. Oh my god. Is Michael Snyder still alive? Oh, hello. Hello, Joey. How are you? It's rather late over there in Ireland. Are you okay? Ever heard of La Llorona? A Latin American urban legend? I don't think so. Speaking of documentary topics, I do have lots of topics about various different stuff. It's on Genus Samuel 3. Link is in the description. I have a couple of topics there already, but I want to do a lot more. About 70. You just woke up. You okay, man? How did you become Japanese? I'm not Japanese, and I won't ever become. Yes. We have access to the internet the same way you used to? Possibly, yes. With some workarounds, I think I will be okay. So it'll be on YouTube and Instagram, I think. It's still okay. In China. Hey, there's the Discord link if you're interested in joining. Thank you so much for sharing. My friends call me Big Will, but I don't like it. But they've been doing it for years. How do I tell them I don't like it without being weird? Just say you don't like it, man. How do you become Japanese? I don't know, man. With the sponsorship from VPN. Yes, exactly. MMA fighter who's currently going against traditional Chinese fighting, like showing that it's outdated, not great against modern fighting techniques. What do you think of Bill Wurst's History of Japan? I like it. I like it a lot. I like Bill Wurst a lot. Base none? None? None. Tokyo become Japanese. Ever considered a doc series on nautical superstitions? I've been interested in making like stuff about sea monsters or like weird fish. Like a little anthology series there. Nani? Based in hedgehog peels, yes. Does Japan even have a naturalization process? Of course. Yeah, you have to be working in Japan for 10 years or something, and then you're Japanese. Or you can just marry someone Japanese. Name a hobby of yours that is not music or YouTube. Shit. You got me there, man. I don't really want to do anything else other than music or YouTube, really, apart from working. That's all I'm about, really. Yeah. I mean, my hobby is making music and YouTube videos and just public out there. That's still my hobby, though. What's the funniest part of the quick talk to you? From me, it's when Chris says the incorrect date and you correct him immediately. That's nice. I like the Jinky stuff a lot, and the big Virginia and ovaries and stuff like that. All skill points in music and YouTube. Are you a punk head? No, I hate punk. Really do. Favorite food? Probably Chinese food. Lots of Chinese food. I actually ate a lot of Chinese food recently. Have you ever been to China? Yes, I have. Once. For like 5 days or so. To meet my family. Oh. You seem more optimistic about the docu lately. Don't let Cuba Farms haters get you down too much. I don't. They don't. It's fine. Can you completely live off vending machine products in Japan? It's not a nice life to live, but I think it's possible. It's more expensive, though. What country you most want to visit? More China, more of Russia, Canada maybe, Antarctica. I have lots of haters, man. Have you visited the Hiroshima Peace Memorial? I have not, no. I recently went to Kyoto, though, over the New Year's break. That was nice. Kind of, a little bit. Wasn't really interested in Kyoto, though, so I went to Osaka. Thanks for all the work. Thank you, Jake. Oh, Canada. Space is really spacey. Let's play the space cabbage instead. Any plans for Chinese New Year's? Work? Work maybe. It's a weird way for a blasphemy that Gino cut his hair. If God had given him such a luscious mane. Oh, not me, you're here. Have you heard the latest Thomas Andrews song? Why do you hate punk? For me, it's that punk musicians focus on very little on the actual music and more so on the politics and the music to make up for the musical skill. Maybe that's the reason. Also, it's way too simplistic for me. Too abrasive as well. Been watching the series to help me sleep lately. Bless you for your work. Thank you so much. Have you heard the latest Thomas Andrews song, by the way? Anyone here? Any Germans? Any Modern Talking fans? I'm sure you're aware, I'm not sure if you've been asked, but Chris stated that the dimensional merge has occurred. Thoughts as your wife will come to life? No. Showing us your music on stream, or have you done it already? My music on this stream? Possibly. Yes, maybe towards the end. I'm going to finish in about maybe half an hour or less. I might show some of my music on stream, yeah. But if you're interested in my music full-time, please check out Gino Samuel. Link is in the description below. That's my YouTube channel for all the music stuff. Got 20,000 subscribers for that one recently, so that's a nice milestone there. Thank you so much for everyone who decided to check that one out. But Modern Talking, more of a contemporary conversation kind of guy, to be honest. Yes, I know. Did you get the reference then? Because Modern Talking is a very was a very popular German pop duo. And they have some really great songs, really great songs, and the thing is that they really have a certain sound that they do. It's not a lockdown. We never had a lockdown. It's an emergency state, which is a suggestion to refrain ourselves from trying to go out that much. It's not really a lockdown though. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some Modern Talking. It's not Modern Talking. It's Thomas Andrews, who was the lead singer of Modern Talking, who was. But they have a really specific sound, and the green screen effects on this one is really great. Justin listens to this music, and Gino is exploring the genre of freestyle solo podcast because that's music, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm just gonna listen to Thomas Andrews. Ah, wait, guys, we're gonna jam. We're gonna jam. We're gonna jam it up, man. Thomas Andrews, man. Thomas Andrews. You guys ready for jamming? So, in case you don't know, this is the lead singer of Modern Talking from the 80s. This is a new song. And of course, I have a song called Contemporary Conversation from my Cabbage album. And if you don't get the reference, contemporary, modern, conversation, talking. So that song really copies the sound of Modern Talking, and it sounds pretty close to this. This is like the updated version of what Modern Talking sounds like, so it's really cool. Check out the green screen effects though. Not me. Check it out.
I'm feeling like an angel in heaven. My lonely dreams are counting to 7. And memories are staying.
It's better than my green screen skills.
Day and night. Oh, can't you see that my heart is crying? Oh, lady, lay, I'm honestly dying. I promise you that I keep on trying. Deep inside, I'm dying in emotion for you tonight.
Why is his head so big?
I'm a cosmic rider up in the sky. I'm a soul survivor. I fly so high. No, babe, I'm born.
Because this is Star Wars.
Born again tonight.
This is Modern Talking. Dun, 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 dun. My dad's, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, that was okay. So let's go over to here, I guess. So let's check out some of my songs. This is a special preview, I guess, because I haven't uploaded this one yet over on my music channel. So I'm gonna give you a little preview of City. This one? I guess is this one. Have to be more than the button. I just click. This is great. Gina, come please turn down the music. I need to focus on our taxes. How did you know that it's a tax month this month? I'm talking superior Bee Gees. Come on, man. Don't do Bee Gees like that. Exclusive, yeah. So this is anyway. The next video coming up on my music channel. Here's a special preview for just all you guys in this little stream here. Let's turn up a bit. You might recognize it already.
Sight to behold. Be sure it's not fear of the coming cold. Your world not of their own. Gotta brace yourself for the light and silence that you've ever felt. A place where time will never.
That's the point. It is depressing.
Where the night sky will never ever come around. I was going to be surprises come as no surprise, longing for the bright lights and the city sights of Tokyo. The crowded streets and the empty eyes, the busy days and the early nights. I miss the bright lights and the city sights of Tokyo. False idols.
It's already on Spotify, man. Still at Tokyo.
You gotta climb high to escape their cry, the soft glow of their night. There's a name to please everyone you know in exchange for yourself. They live their lives self-sacrificing with no promised reward. Gotta brace yourself for the light and silence that you've ever felt. A place where time will never slow down, where the night sky will never ever come around. I was calling to be analyzed. Surprises come as no surprise, longing for the bright lights and the city sights of Tokyo.
Probably will get the DMCA myself. Anyway, that was a bit of me. Outstanding. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I said I'm finished. Got it. Okay. Anyway, that was a bit of me. Let's retro late 70s, early 80s vibes. Thank you so much. That's my thing. I always do stock footage from the 80s and 90s, so I'm guessing so. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's kind of my thing. I do kind of do vintage sort of stuff. If it sounds like Plastic Love, then I don't know, maybe I'm just as good as Maria Takuchi, because I made it about a year before I ever heard of City Pop or Maria Takuchi in general, so that's all me, man. Is Plastic Love the only J-pop song people know? Yeah, I think so. Perfect vibe fitting with the Cabbage background. Thank you. Please give me a shot when you're at Budokan. Thank you. You will never know when you're in the middle of the road. You will never know. Have you listened to Taiko Onuki? I think I heard that album. I don't like it though. Chinese food, you've done it? Let me be. Sorry, man. It's good to see you smile. Don't I usually slime in this fuck? Don't I usually smile in these live streams? I thought I did. Neil Sissiereka? Chichiereka? I don't know. Probably not. Do you like Prince? Not a lot of Prince, but I do. A little bit. You should collab with Matt Wilson from Super Mega Heroes. A big fan of yours and made some bangers as well. Yes, I've heard that. How do slime? Should do a guitar class for a stream. I can't play guitar very well. I can. Shit. Goddamn. Leave the horses alone. I've watched every quick episode from day one, but I never did a stream before. I was missing out on. Oh yeah, of course. Gio's a happy boy. Don't say happy. He happy. Y'all don't know happy. Would you rather live in Japan or wherever you lived before? Obviously in Japan. I did pause episode 12. Okay. Sissy Riga. Don't know him. Elliot Roger. No, I would not. You mentioned that you like to get stuck into a new band or genre and stick to that for a while when you observe them. What are you currently on? Shoot. Probably Gino Samuel and Cabbage, honestly. Because I just remastered that, and I'm interested in listening to how it sounds, because it sounds so much better than it did 3 years ago. So please check it out. It's recently up on iTunes and streaming, Spotify, all that. But before that, it was still Steely Dan and Donald Fagen. Still. Thanks for a great number of series. I watched it an unhealthy number of times. Thank you. I've spent a very unhealthy amount of time working on it. So glad to hear that. It's one of my favorite music artists. Cabbage. Oh, okay. How big is that cabbage? It's very big, man. I mean, there are stars orbiting the cabbage. It's very profound. Is there a cabbage behind you? I don't know. It's my thing, man. It's a cabbage. It's me. Did you just normalize all the tracks from the original for the remaster? What does that mean? What does normalize mean? This is music words. I don't know music. What does normalize mean? Maybe? I don't know. How would you feel about people using music in live streams? Please do, man. I'm just gonna copy strike you. It's fine. Not really. It just it's in the YouTube content ID system. So if you play it in the stream, then it's gonna get claimed, and I'm gonna get all the revenue from it. I'm not gonna do it manually; it just happens. So you're gonna get claimed, but you still can do it. You're not gonna get any money out of it though. So, but you're pretty free to do so. How did you find the modern talking duo? Because it's kind of obscure to me to stumble across them. Then again, it's not common for English speakers to enjoy music from non-English speakers before K-pop. But they do speak English. They make all their songs in English though. But I've heard of them from my parents actually. When you increase gain to the max before fuck. You're doing this intentionally, man. When you increase gain to the max before clipping, what does that even fucking mean? I went to the original project files in my Acid Pro 7, and then I remixed them, meaning I adjusted the levels of the bass, the treble, adjusted the effect levels as well, maybe even tweaked the levels as well. For a lot of the individual instrument tracks, I toned down the treble a lot, and I bumped up the bass. And that sounds super freaking funky. How'd you get interested in Quake? I just first discovered Quake on B, on 4chan, and went on from there. To add any tape sims, yes, I put all the drum tracks together into a bus, and I applied a tape simulator and a saturation adder thing on that bus. I've got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I've got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I've got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? No, stream with Guffin. If she's interested. I'll ask her right now. I'm gonna go out soon anyway. So what is I doing? I'm gonna ask her right now. Maybe probably not. Probably not. You'll catch Chris commenting on episodes of the doc. Yeah. What dot you used? Acid Pro 7. Who does your hair? Me and McGuff. Is Quick's existence a metaphysical joke? Sometimes the whole world bends to ridicule him. Nah, it's McGuff. No, she's Chinese. She doesn't like science. No, she doesn't. She's not interested in what I'm doing. I like the Spaz animations. They're alright, I guess. I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to them. You can kind of understand that I don't really pay attention to a lot of anything at all. Also helping me in boycotting Gino Samuel's picture with the beard is giving me a sensory overload. I'm reading on funny jokes. Are you okay, not me? Are you sleepy? Your gift supports you though. Oh yeah, sure. Of course. She respects the hustle. Do you have any favorite vegetable in mind? I like cabbage, okay? Would you ever implement the worm fuzzies exercise into your teaching curriculum? What is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. Is it? Why is my... I didn't go through every single track. Come on, man. Why did it just... That was weird. It decided to stop on me. Anyway, let's go here. There you go. Potential to stack dope. Oh my god. Big lurker, but I found some of your music and loved it. Specifically your crunchy, funky stuff, great for tripping. Want to know what other funk fusion you're influenced by or love? I don't know, man. Level 42, I guess? Some Daft Punk in there as well. Would you ever consider going on the Trash Taste podcast? Yes, I know about the Trash Taste podcast. They've done a thing about me as well. Have you seen it though? I'm gonna plug them and plug myself by doing them. Trash Taste Chan. Excuse me. Chan is too vague. I need to say Chris Chan because they're probably talking about anime stuff and it's just Chris Chan. Have you seen this one though? Lunch break's over. Thanks for the efforts. Oh. Have a good day today. Thanks for stopping by. Random Access Memories. That's a good one. I like that one. Bang some rocks together. Play some Prince on a jug? Nah. Let's see what these people are talking about me. This is the Trash Taste podcast, which apparently does have 338,000 subscribers. And apparently they're based in Japan. There are lots of foreigners here, I guess, in Japan. I guess it's possible for them to collab with me, or for me to collab with them, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's check out what they talked about. They talk about me.
Who's the guy who did like that? Who is doing the massive Chris?
Okay,
Chan
I was gonna get.
Oh yeah.
That's Gino.
We're using the same mic though.
He lives in Japan. By
Do
the
you
way.
want to explain that? Because
Okay,
Connor showed us this the other day.
We'll talk
Right.
about. We'll get to Jay. We'll be back in some other channels. So there's this channel called Gino Samuel 2.1, and like his whole channel is dedicated to the history of Chris Chan. You don't know who Chris Chan is. He's very, very
infamous
online. And the whole point of, if you know what Kiwi Farms is a shit talking website. That whole website was made to document Chris Chan because there's so much information about this one person online.
He's probably the most documented
Yes,
person in history.
Yeah.
That's it's kind of like,
I mean, we watched what, like
Two episodes.
Yeah,
We
we
watched
watched
two
two
episodes.
out of how many episodes?
I think they're on
which was
nearly
like
50 at the
how
moment.
long were the episodes?
Like 40 minutes each.
40 minutes
At
each.
least.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
watched an hour and a half of like this
Prologue.
this prologue, not even the fucking prologue, and the amount of information they got about this guy's life was just fucking mind blowing.
From like age 5.
From age 5.
So his whole channel is dedicated to discussing Chris Chan. And you're probably thinking, like, there can't be that much on this dude. Like, they've made, like, biopics
I like
of the
their,
most interesting
mic
people,
stands,
and they're
though.
only 2 hours long.
Right.
Yeah.
We're on, like, it's something near 50.
Lots of
or
anime, though.
on 50. And the reason why his channel's called, like, 2.1 is because I've been watching this since, like, episode 5.
Right.
His channel got, like, taken down at one point. Like,
Oh my
episode, like,
God.
15 or something. And he decided to quit talking about it. I don't know what happened.
Right.
Because he got out. He came back. He
Just when I thought I was out,
Yeah.
they pull me back in.
and he's back. He's back
Yep.
doing it now. And I don't know how far we are into it, but all the comments. And actually, Chris Chan replies to every single video.
Really?
Like,
Not every
just
single
correct
video.
detail.
A lot of them.
There's
Some
even
of them.
question
maybe.
about the fact that he's
No,
making
he
these
doesn't. He
videos, right?
seems. Chris Chan seems to like it. Sorry, I think it's she now. So sorry for dead naming. But yeah, it's really interesting, and I hope that you keep finishing the thing. You get to the end.
Yeah, because
I
when-
don't even want to know how much the mental toll that takes.
How far are we through Chris Chan's life right now?
I think maybe halfway. I'm not sure. I
And
don't know.
how much, like, how many hours of content do you think has been made?
About 30 plus at the moment. I
Yeah,
think
let's
it's,
do
you
the
know,
math. If like each episode is at least 30 minutes and it's
Because
50,
like
right?
there was
That's at least
25
hours.
15 episodes to just like Chris Chan being trolled.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
straight
I
up.
mean,
Yeah.
when you showed us that
Yeah.
at your place, we watched the first 2 episodes,
Yeah.
and we hadn't even made it past age 10.
I mean, the majority of the videos have been about trolling with Chris Chan.
Yeah.
Stage
Good chance that
10?
I might reply
It's
to
a bit
you, but,
exaggerating,
I mean,
though.
it's super interesting, and if
Get
you
past
want
stage 10, like,
it's so bad.
10
as
minutes
well
into the
because,
first episode. Come on, guys.
Chris Chan's like autistic and constantly says high functioning autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the documentary, and like you kind of like in the start, you really want to root for him because
Yeah.
you know he's clearly just been
He's had a rough
unfortunate,
life, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like you know, parents in it as well are like super questionable.
Yeah.
And then the moment you're about to root for him, he's just like, I don't like gays. I think that blacks are like less than people, and it's like, God, fucking damn it.
He had us in the first half.
I get those comments all the time.
He literally had us in the first half, and then it's like, God damn it, man.
You're so close.
Because it's like
Thanks,
the Tiger
guys.
King documentary, right? Like
Yeah.
they want you to root for.
I've
Joe
never watched
Exotic,
Tiger
but
King.
you
Yeah.
got all the racist shit that Joe was saying.
Right,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, I don't think I would have rooted for him. You know what I mean? It's like, come on,
It's just
like-
good storytelling,
Yeah.
right?
Because
But
what I find like fucking terrifying about the first 2 episodes of this documentary that I watched
sheer amount of
was
information.
just the sheer amount of information, and like just the sheer amount of intimate information that
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even know about my own life at that age, let alone someone else's life. You know?
So, Chris Chan, one of the first things that open wide like the whole trolling thing is that when it was all started, and I'm sure the comments will correct me if I'm wrong on any of these details, because people are all like historians about him. I think they're called Christorians.
Yeah.
Is what they call themselves. So
I love that.
Internet historians.
when they first started the Dramatica thread about him,
Yeah.
the first thing that Chris did was just
Correct it.
correct it by overloading it with personal information, thinking that they would
Information
get bored.
overload, yeah.
But he just gave them everything.
Yeah.
Like, and it was so at that point
Zero
I was
privacy.
hooked. I knew I was hooked because I was fascinated by it.
I
And
just
Yeah.
couldn't fucking believe that he was the one who invented Sonichu.
yeah,
like-
he's the one who made Sonic.
Yeah, like I could like because Sonichu was just if you don't know what Sonichu is, it's probably
Over
picture
there.
of it on
Yeah.
the screen. This
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
massive meme right on the
issue
internet.
15
And
cover
the
right
longest time,
there.
I saw that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And
And I
nice
was
to
just
keep
like,
it
where
up to
did this
date.
come from? But now I know it's from the brilliant mind of Chris Chan. So thank you for that.
Other good channels that do documentaries. There's a guy called Toad McKinley, and he did a 2-part documentary on like Chris Hansen and that whole debacle. It was really good, actually. That was good. And
And
then
how
obviously-
long are these documentaries? Because I know you
Like
watched
3 hours.
more documentaries than like
Yeah.
both of us combined.
Yeah.
A lot of documentaries you can leave on in the background. I feel like watching the Chris Chan ones. Like they're
Yeah.
so long, and often it's basically playing a whole audio clip for 20 minutes. You get the gist.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not-
So I just
I
leave it
guess,
on the
yeah.
background.
It's not.
It's a podcast. Or it's a Chris
Yeah,
Chan podcast.
essentially.
It's just a podcast about Chris
Yeah.
Chan with someone else narrating his
Yeah,
life.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. To I gotta get check this one out because I do like Sideways, and I want to check out what they say about Cats. Cats the movie, the musical. But yeah, I don't play entire audio clips. No, that's not true. Lots of people complain about that. Even though I don't actually do that. What I do do is I do edit them down a lot, an awful lot. And actually, I edit them in such a way is that you don't really notice that they're even edited, which I think is a compliment. Because like for example, the father call in part 19 is actually about 30 minutes in total, even though the full call is 2 hours 19 minutes. And people who don't know that probably think, you know, I was just being lazy by just playing a whole video clip just to fill space. Like I don't. I really hate the audio clips, man, because it's a difficult editing process, difficult thing to transcribe and then to align all the text together and time it and do this fucking shit. And it's really it'd be a lot easier if I didn't do it, but I think it's important to the history. So that's why I include it, and I do edit everything. Edit out at least 50% of each call, man. How do you chronologically go through history? Is the quickie written in order? You can go through the chronology of the quickie. There's an article for each year, for each month as well. So that's all categorized into dates. Like each single day is an activity of what Chris did that day. Oh, they made a post here, they made a video here, and like you can follow along that way, and go to those articles from that day and see, and get information that way. Anyway, I'm just about done. What is this? Wow. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm just about ready to wrap up. Just about ready to wrap up here. I've not listened to Kyoto by Phoebe Bridges. The first soundbite is all I need, huh? Why you do this? Because the players only want to hear the top 1%. Please check out the Discord channel linked by Mr. Joey. Thank you very much. But anyway, I will not sing a lullaby. I will not sing Let Me Be either. Sorry. Favorite tea? I like all of them. Before you go teach me Japanese real quick, I'd really rather not. Why you don't answer? What are you saying? What did you say, man? I didn't catch that message, man. Because I like it? I don't know. Thank you so much for joining. Next episode will be out in just about 7 days right now. Oh my god. It's time for me to get more coffee. Oh my god. I want you to say how big I am. Ooh. Guys, you're saying crazy. You're talking crazy, guys. So I'm I'ma leave. I'ma leave right now. Please enjoy the stream while you have the chance. Thank you so much for supporting. If you'd like to support me in any other way, please check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. If you want to see documentaries that are not about Christian, please check out Geno Samuel 3. Link is in the description. And if you want to listen to music that I make, please check out Geno Samuel. Link is in the description. Thanks again for watching. Hope you eat some cabbage. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your month, and I'll see you when I see you. Thanks again for stopping by. It's been interesting. It's been fun and interesting. Thank you so much, guys. And thanks again, and thanks again. And thank you and bye. Goodbye. From the Space Cabbage, I bid you a fond farewell.